So he got him mount in, and he's starting to hump and what I think will take place is he's gonna start to calm down, settle down, and if he doesn't, then I'm gonna have to step in and let him know. And I'm not saying right now, I'm saying as time progresses, if he continues to be like this and be pushy and not getting the point, then I'm gonna have to step in and help settle it, help him find his position. So he's so used to being in the kennel that I'm gonna force him to come out. Come on, Gus. Come on, Gus. Come on. I'm gonna have him come out and then shut this. Don't want him going up on the bed. So this is gonna have to force him to deal with what's going on here. And I'll look out for him, but I want him to start learning how to face these fears, and he can move away and I'll protect him if things are getting too much. But we have to get him involved in this stuff. See, this is where this kind of behavior is going to get him corrected, just like it did with Grace yesterday. Might happen here. Look how high up he keeps his tail. So this is why he's so forward and this is why he's so forward and pushy. He's feeling dominant, but unsure at the same time. When it comes to fear, this is something we should understand keeps us safe. And so we shouldn't think that fear is something that we shouldn't have, or the dog shouldn't have. Sunshine's growling. Let's see if she'll discipline bite him. Very rude, pushy. But this makes sense for a dog that hasn't been able to interact with dogs. Grace is saying, hey, I ain't gonna put up with that shit. And he's trying to figure out how to back out of this situation. Because see, Grace has disciplined him. So she listens. Or he listens, sorry. So Sunshine keeps saying that she doesn't like it, but she's not disciplining him. So he isn't really feeling like he needs to listen to that. Maybe even doesn't realize he needs to listen to that because he's never experienced the consequences of not. So we'll see if she gets to a point where she will let him know, or is there gonna come a point when I'm gonna need to step in and say, hey, you need to be listening to her. I'm that parent. Here we go. She's showing her teeth. So she's progressing into where she's going to bite him. And that bite is a discipline bite. It's to communicate what she does not like. This is all communication that's happening. Look how pushy he is. They're saying, hey, stop being so pushy. You're being rude. I don't like what you're doing. So he's starting to drool a little bit. Look at the panting. This is a lot of effort going in right now. A lot of thinking. He's moving through this stress. And it'll be interesting to see where this thing goes. So I'm letting the dogs deal with him first. And the reason for this is so that they learn how to deal with a dog that's being pushy, rude, and that they do it in a way that is appropriate, that they don't go above and beyond. They don't give too much in that conversation. Because dogs communicate in an assertive, dominant, and aggressive way. So they need to learn how to judge that level that they're going to. And they need to have opportunities to learn that. So I'm allowing him to do his thing. I'm just watching and paying attention, learning about him and seeing how things play out, having a lot of patience before I step in. Because, yeah, he's pushy. But it's like someone that hasn't been around people and they're just like, oh my gosh, what is this? And I just want to socialize and I want to tell you everything and I want to figure everything out about you and what are you doing and what's this and what's that. So I'm letting him go through what he's got to go through.